Stop scrolling. This message is not random. My child, do not ignore this. This moment matters. God interrupted your scrolling for a reason. If you feel pulled to stay, this message is for you. Do not move on yet. Something important is being revealed. This is your warning before things change. Pause right now. Heaven is trying to get your attention. What you are about to hear can protect your future. My child, listen carefully. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this before making that decision. This message arrived before regret for a reason. God is speaking now. Do not delay. If your heart feels heavy, stay with this message. This is the sign you asked for, even if you forgot you asked. Do not skip this. Could save you from a mistake. Something important is being stopped before it starts. God is stepping in right now. Pay attention. Your future is listening to what you choose next. This message found you before it was too late. Stay for a moment. This warning is love. My child, you are standing at a turning point where one careless choice can shift your entire future in a direction you never intended. I am speaking to you now because silence in this moment would cost you more than you realize. The step you are considering may look harmless, but beneath it lies a consequence that cannot be reversed. Pause your emotions, quiet your thoughts, and listen to the wisdom being offered to you before regret becomes your teacher. My child, there is a decision forming in your heart that feels urgent, but urgency is not always guidance. I see what you cannot yet see, and that is why I am interrupting your path. What you are about to do may satisfy the present moment but damage the years ahead. I am calling you to stop, breathe, and choose restraint over impulse before something precious slips away. My child, do not confuse pressure with purpose. The move you are preparing to make carries weight far heavier than you imagine. Once released, it cannot be gathered back. I am warning you now because love does not remain silent when danger is near. Turn back while your path is still open and your heart is still teachable. My child, your emotions are loud right now, but truth is speaking softly. The mistake ahead does not announce itself as destruction. It arrives disguised as relief. I am asking you to slow down and reconsider before a temporary escape becomes a permanent wound. Listen carefully because this pause can save you from deep sorrow. My child, you are closer to crossing a line than you realize. Once crossed, it will change how you see yourself and how others see you. I am reaching for you now because I desire your protection, not your pain. Step back while wisdom still has space to guide you. My child, I know you are tired of holding yourself together, but breaking yourself apart is not the answer. The action you are tempted to take will not heal you. It will only deepen the ache. Stay still with me for a moment longer and allow clarity to replace confusion. My child, this is not the moment to act out of frustration. The mistake ahead will echo longer than your anger lasts. I am speaking now to shield you from consequences that would weigh heavily on your spirit. Choose patience over reaction, and you will thank yourself later. My child, the door you are reaching for does not lead to freedom, even though it looks inviting. Behind it lies loss disguised as opportunity. I am guiding you away because what you truly need is still ahead, not behind a rushed decision. My child, I see the loneliness influencing your thoughts, but loneliness is not a guide you should follow. The step you are considering will not fill the emptiness you feel. Wait with me, and let healing reach you before harm does. My child, you are about to speak words that cannot be taken back. Silence right now would protect you far more than expression. I am urging you to hold your tongue and guard your heart until wisdom steadies your emotions. My child, your heart is seeking relief, but relief gained the wrong way becomes regret. The mistake before you will demand a price you are not prepared to pay. Trust me enough to pause and reconsider. My child, I know you feel justified, but being right in the moment does not always mean being wise. The decision you are facing will reshape relationships and inner peace. Choose carefully because once done, it cannot be undone. My child, do not let desperation rush you into a choice that steals your future peace. I am warning you because your life holds greater purpose than this single moment of pressure. Step away before harm takes root. My child, the path you are about to take may feel familiar, but familiarity does not equal safety. I am asking you to break the pattern now before it breaks you later. My child, you are not weak for waiting, but you may be wounded by rushing. The mistake ahead will linger far longer than the temptation. Let wisdom lead you instead of emotion. My child, your heart is fragile right now, and fragile things require careful handling. The action you are considering will leave cracks that take time to heal. Pause and protect what is still whole within you. My child, the urge you feel is temporary, but the outcome will not be. I am speaking now so that you do not carry a burden that was never meant for you. Step back while there is still time. My child, I know you feel unheard, but making this mistake will only silence your peace further. Stay with me in this moment and allow understanding to settle before you move forward. My child, you are about to choose something that conflicts with the person you are becoming. Do not trade your growth for a moment of relief. Choose alignment over impulse. My child, the warning you feel in your spirit is real. Do not ignore it. The decision ahead will mark you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Listen now while redirection is still possible. My child, this moment is a test of restraint, not courage. True strength is shown by walking away when everything urges you to act. Protect your future by choosing wisely now. My child, I see how close you are to justifying something you know is wrong. I am calling you back to clarity before confusion takes over. Stop and reflect before damage is done. My child, the road you are tempted to take promises ease but delivers regret. I am warning you because I desire your peace more than your comfort. Turn back while you can. My child, you are standing between discipline and disaster. The choice you make here will echo into your tomorrow. Choose the path that preserves your integrity. My child, the mistake ahead will not look like a mistake until it is too late. I am speaking now so that awareness can protect you from unnecessary pain. My child, do not let unresolved pain guide your actions. The step you are considering will deepen wounds instead of healing them. Pause and allow wisdom to lead. My child, your emotions are asking for release, but release without wisdom leads to destruction. Stay with me and let calm replace chaos before you decide. My child, you are closer to losing something valuable than you realize. I am reaching out now because once it is gone, recovery will be difficult. Choose preservation over impulse. My child, the moment you are in feels overwhelming, but it is temporary. The mistake ahead would not be. Step back and allow perspective to guide you safely. My child, this warning comes from love, not fear. I am asking you to stop, reflect, and choose wisely before a single decision alters your path in ways you never intended. Stay still and listen while guidance is still being offered. My child, I need you to slow down right now because the choice forming in your mind is being shaped by pain, not truth. You have been carrying too much for too long, and exhaustion has begun to whisper lies that sound like solutions. What you are about to do may feel like relief, but it will open doors that cannot be easily closed. I am speaking now to protect what remains whole inside you. Stay with me a little longer and allow wisdom to speak louder than impulse. My child, there is a quiet warning stirring in your spirit, and it is not there by accident. You have sensed it but tried to silence it because facing it feels uncomfortable. The path ahead may look easier, but it carries consequences that will follow you long after this moment passes. I am asking you to pause, to breathe, and to remember who you are becoming, not who you were when you were hurting. My child, I see how strongly you want this chapter to end, but ending it the wrong way will only begin another cycle of pain. The decision before you will shape your days, your thoughts, and your peace. I am intervening now because once the step is taken, turning back will be far more difficult. Let patience guard you where emotions are trying to lead you astray. My child, do not confuse numbness with healing. Walking away or acting rashly may dull the ache for a moment, but it will not restore what is broken. I am calling you to stillness because stillness is where clarity is born. Remain here with me until the fog lifts and you can see the truth clearly. My child, you have survived too much to lose yourself now to a careless decision. The mistake ahead is subtle, not dramatic, yet its damage would unfold slowly and deeply. I am reaching out because your future holds more peace than this moment suggests. Do not trade your long-term wholeness for short-term escape. My child, the pressure you feel is real, but pressure is not permission. Acting now would mean letting circumstances decide for you instead of wisdom guiding you. I am asking you to choose restraint, even when everything inside you wants release. This pause is not punishment. It is protection. My child, I know you feel misunderstood and unheard, but reacting from that place will only isolate you further. The action you are considering will build walls instead of bridges. I am speaking now because reconciliation, healing, and restoration are still possible if you wait. My child, you are standing on the edge of a choice that will either strengthen your spirit or burden it. I am warning you because love does not remain silent when loss is near. Step back while you still can and allow peace to lead your next move. My child, do not allow a moment of weakness to rewrite your story. You have come too far, learned too much, and grown too deeply to surrender now. I am calling you to remember your worth and to act in alignment with it, even when it feels difficult. My child, this moment is not meant for action but for awareness. What you do next will echo into places you cannot yet see. I am asking you to stay present, to listen carefully, and to choose the path that preserves your heart rather than scars it. My child, I am asking you to remain still for just a little while longer because the storm inside you is distorting your vision. What feels urgent right now is being fueled by fear and disappointment, not by truth. If you move forward in this state, you will carry the weight of this moment into many tomorrows. I am speaking now so that peace can reach you before regret does. Let the noise settle and allow clarity to take its place. My child, you have been trying to hold yourself together while quietly falling apart, and that exhaustion is pushing you toward a choice that will not heal you. Acting from pain will only multiply it. I am intervening because your heart deserves gentleness, not further wounds. Stay with me until strength returns to you and wisdom becomes clear. My child, the path you are tempted to take looks simple, but simplicity is sometimes a disguise for loss. Once you step onto it, turning back will require more strength than you have right now. I am warning you because there is another way that protects your peace and preserves your future. Wait long enough to see it. My child, I know you feel cornered by circumstances, but feeling trapped does not mean you are without options. The decision before you would close doors you will later wish were still open. I am asking you to trust this pause, because it is creating space for something better to emerge. My child, your heart is reaching for relief, but relief that comes without wisdom leaves scars. The action you are considering will not bring the freedom you imagine. It will tie you to consequences that drain your joy over time. I am speaking now so that you do not exchange your peace for temporary comfort. My child, I see how close you are to giving in to despair and calling it courage. True courage right now is restraint. The mistake ahead would slowly erode your confidence and make you question yourself in ways you never should. Step back and allow healing to lead you forward instead. My child, you have already endured enough loss. Do not add to it by choosing something that will take even more from you. This moment is testing your patience, not your worth. I am reaching for you because your future still holds restoration if you choose wisely now. My child, the voice urging you to act immediately is not the voice of wisdom. Wisdom is calm, steady, and patient. If you listen closely, you will feel the difference. Stay with me and allow that quieter voice to guide your next step. My child, do not let unresolved hurt decide the direction of your life. The choice you are facing will shape your thoughts long after the emotion passes. I am asking you to protect yourself by waiting until your heart is no longer aching for escape. My child, this pause is sacred. It exists to save you from a path that would slowly dim your light. I am not delaying you. I am redirecting you. Trust that what is being held back from you now is doing so for your protection. My child, stop for a moment and listen with your whole heart. The thoughts racing through your mind right now are not all coming from wisdom. You have been under pressure for so long that urgency feels normal to you. What you are about to do may seem like an escape, but it will quietly bind you to consequences that will take time to undo. I am speaking now to protect your peace before it slips away. My child, I see the heaviness you carry and how it is pushing you toward a decision that does not honor your future. Acting from pain may feel powerful in the moment, but it will weaken you later. I am asking you to wait not because you are wrong, but because you are valuable. Let clarity rise before action follows. My child, you are standing in a moment that will shape more than just today. The choice before you carries a ripple effect that will touch your emotions, your relationships, and your sense of self. I am interrupting you now so that regret does not become your teacher. Stay still and let wisdom speak. My child, do not confuse silence with abandonment. This pause is not empty. It is protective. The path you are considering will not bring the relief you expect. It will slowly drain the joy you are trying to preserve. Trust me enough to wait. My child, you are closer to a turning point than you realize. One impulsive move can undo months of healing. I am reaching for you now because I see what lies ahead, even if you cannot. Choose patience even when it feels uncomfortable. My child, your heart is tired, and tired hearts make risky choices. What you want right now is rest, not reaction. I am asking you to step back before exhaustion leads you somewhere you never meant to go. My child, the urge to act is loud, but truth is quiet. If you slow down, you will feel the warning already stirring inside you. That warning is love protecting you. Listen to it before damage begins. My child, I know you feel misunderstood, and that loneliness is influencing your thoughts. But the decision before you will not bring connection. It will deepen separation. Stay with me and let healing guide you forward. My child, do not allow frustration to write a chapter that peace was meant to author. The mistake ahead is subtle, not dramatic, but its impact will be long-lasting. I am asking you to choose restraint over release. My child, you have survived too much to lose yourself now. One careless step can reopen wounds you worked hard to close. I am speaking now because your future deserves protection. My child, what feels like courage right now may actually be self-sabotage. True strength is shown in restraint, not reaction. Pause and let your emotions settle before they lead you astray. My child, you are trying to end your pain quickly, but quick endings often create longer suffering. The path you are considering will not free you. It will bind you. Trust this moment of stillness. My child, I see the fear beneath your urgency. Fear should never be the driver of your decisions. Stay here with me until calm returns and vision becomes clear again. My child, the choice ahead will shape how you see yourself tomorrow. Acting now may cost you respect for your own heart. I am calling you to protect your integrity. My child, you are not being delayed. You are being redirected. What you are reaching for is not meant to be taken this way. Wait and you will understand why. My child, do not let unresolved pain convince you that harm is healing. The step you are considering will only deepen what you are trying to escape. Choose gentleness for yourself. My child, you feel cornered, but you are not trapped. This moment feels heavy because it matters. The wrong choice will echo longer than you expect. Stay still and choose wisely. My child, I am asking you to trust the discomfort of waiting over the regret of rushing. This pause is saving you from a burden you were never meant to carry. My child, the storm inside you is loud right now, but storms pass. Decisions made in storms often damage what calm would protect. Let the storm settle before you move. My child, you are about to act from a place of hurt, not truth. Hurt seeks release, but truth seeks alignment. Stay with truth even if it takes longer. My child, the relief you seek will not come through this action. It will only disguise pain for a moment before returning stronger. I am speaking now to shield your heart. My child, you are closer to peace than you think, but one wrong step could push it farther away. Do not trade your healing for temporary comfort. My child, I see how much you want clarity, yet clarity comes to those who wait. Acting too soon will cloud what is meant to become clear. My child, your future is watching this moment. What you choose now will either protect it or complicate it. Choose with care. My child, you have grown too much to return to old patterns. The decision before you will pull you backward if you are not careful. Stay aligned with who you are becoming. My child, the warning you feel is real. It is not fear. It is guidance. Honor it and step back. My child, Do not let temporary emotions create permanent consequences. What feels urgent now will not matter as much later, but the outcome will. My child, I am not asking you to give up. I am asking you to wait. There is a difference, and it will save you. My child, stay present in this moment. What you do next will shape your peace for a long time. Choose the path that preserves your heart. My child, this message reached you because protection arrived before regret. Remain still, listen deeply, and allow wisdom to lead you safely forward.